I'm collecting water since 1998. They are small souvenirs from various places that I usually come across while traveling. I'm not looking for it. I simply notice it and I fill a bottle. Wherever on the side of the road, in the desert or in caves, water is my companion. Some waterfalls, glaciers, hot springs, or streams no longer exist or won't be in the original form in the foreseeable future. And sometimes a few milliliters of it even save a life. In the Australian outback, all water supplies were exhausted, so I drank bottled river water from the Darling River. In Patagonia, the car's radiator hose burst. The water in the radiator had evaporated. Here too, the river water from the Rio Negro I'd collected few days earlier was very helpful. Why to collect water? I think it has something to do with my stories from the past. 30 years ago, I had the idea of connecting two rivers that were about 100 meters apart but had never historically or naturally met. However, since I am not a friend of human interventions in nature, I didn't even start to dig a canal. Instead, I began collecting samples on my travels around the globe, from running to stagnant water, from drinking to polluted water, from salt water to fresh water. Over the decades, a water library has emerged, a collection of water samples that would never naturally come together, but are now united as a resource representing their respective locations. The places visited often help with the selection. These are usually places where earlier cultures settled and where the landscape around the water had religious or mythological significance. For example, I collected the Styx water from the only three entrances to Hades' underworld in Greece. All entrances to the underworld lead only through the Styx. We know water is life. Water is our most important resource and lifeline. Water creates and shapes the environment through which it flows. Water is the essence of natural ecosystems and it shapes landscape through erosion, moves mountains, influences the climate, and serves as a habitat for animals and plants. Since the dawn of humanity, rivers, lakes, ponds, and oceans have held mythological and spiritual significance. They have always been the birthplace of civilizations. And I probably have a strong connection to water, to being near it, and to having water around me.